Yo, 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 bum rush to the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Absolute Radio.
Sunday night. I'm Alan Kelly, one of your regular callers. You know what to do. 123 1215. Doctor wants to get rid of his dinner. Over the football.
Good evening, this is Pitcherfield with Absolute Baseball. In last night's action, it was the Yankees over Toronto 6-4, the White Sox over Boston 5-1, the Cubs over the Mets 5-3, and the Dodgers over the Padres 7-4. Tonight it's the Texas Rangers at Baltimore. Till next Sunday, see you in the bullpen.
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here, and this is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio. Call him now, 0330 123 1215.
Who would you go case for? Yeah, I've got a fantastic research job. Okay, I'm sorry.
Rob Benet, this is Kid Krill without his coconuts, and let me just say, I'm not your daddy.
Yes! What's happening? Hello, you're definitely on tonight. I've not spoken to you for ages, man. I tried to keep phoning, but I keep getting cut off. Are you sure you're on? I'm missing you, big man. I'm Lamar from Kajagoogoo, and my favourite radio caller is Rob Brunet.
You like playing computer games? Okay, forget that then.
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here, and this is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio. Call him now, 0330 123 1215.
I'm Alan from Glasgow, and my favourite caller is Robert Bernardi.
Hello? Hello, is that Mr. Lee? Oi, Muppet!
Hang on, is that Sue Morgan?
Hey, my darling, how are you?
What the bloody hell are you doing on my station?
I'm coming on your station because I've had a little bird. Listen, shut your gob for 2 minutes. I don't care. You wrecked my station, so I'm going to come and I'm going to
Let me explain to the listener who this mental, oversexed, large woman is.
Call me mental.
You are bonkers. She phones up a rubbish little local radio station.
Excuse me, my station is not rubbish.
Yeah, you
travelled all the way up to it, though, didn't you?
Yo, I'm Sue Morgan, me. Aye. She phones up.
Aye, lad.
Yes, I'm phoning you down, Sue, because you're mental. Eloise, she phones up this Mansfield 103, which is this tin pot little station that is broadcast from the back of a camper van, and she kind of owns it there. But she's small fry here, is what she doesn't realise. Should we have her on again? Here we go.
Get her on.
Go on, Sue.
Hello?
Hello, Sue.
Hello, my love. How are you doing? You see, I'm being so nice to you tonight.
This is the kind of callers they get up north. It's terrifying, isn't it? It is terrifying. Shut your face.
No way. It ain't no kind of call that I do up here. It's because I'm talking like this because you're working for the most crappiest radio station going.
Don't you dare laugh at me,
I'm laughing at you, you bonkers mental woman.
Yeah, no, it's you what's mental. You want
So-
tucked into a mental hospital.
So come and give me a big kiss. Come and sit on my lap.
I'd squash you.
Yeah.
Hey, I've seen your picture.
Yeah, I've seen yours as well. Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
I bet you have. I scare you, don't I?
You are terrifying. Don't make this a regular thing, calling in, will you, Sue?
No, well, you can blame Mr. Watkins for that. Hello, Watco, I know you're listening
That
in.
idea thief. Good night, Sue.
Night, Marlon.
Oh, Jesus. That was disgusting. What a terrible, terrible start to the show. Could be California girls. Oh, man, unlike Steve Wright, he sings over the end of the songs and ruins them as well. Eloise is here. Good evening, Eloise.
Good evening.
Oh, hang on, you're loud. I'm quite. I tell you, I've been on an aeroplane today. This is how much I love the suckers, and I said suckers with an S, although I meant the other one, who listen to this nonsense. This morning, I was on the beautiful island of Skiathos, which... Hang on, I'm a bit quiet. Hang on a second. Let me just... that. What does that do? Does that... No, still not... Hang on, stay there. No. No, only just going in there. I was in Skiathos, which is like near Greece or something. And today, now, this evening, I'm back here.
Yes, I can see you.
No, I know you can see that. That was an obvious thing. But what I didn't even... I was at a wedding, right, last night. So I finished at 3 o'clock last night. Got to the hotel about 3:30. And then had to get up at stupid hour. And my wife... We're on the plane and my wife said, so you couldn't take tonight off work? And I thought, I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask. I'm so stupid, I just turned up.
I was waiting for that call to come.
Man, I should have done it. Oh, jeez. Listen, this brings us on to the main thrust of the show this evening. I did something today for the first time that I will never, ever, ever do again. It was hideous, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. To get back for this stupid show, the continuation of which I have some news about later on, if that makes any sense at all. So on Skiathos, which is an island. And there's a plane from... You have to get from Skiathos to Athens. There's a plane from Athens that comes to London. It left at about 2:30. It was the only plane that would have got me here on time to do this, right? But Skiathos to Athens... There's no plane. The plane from Skiathos is at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. So how did you get across?
Well, we met this... At this wedding, we met this rich woman, right? This is weird. We met this really lovely rich woman called Lizzie. And we got chatting, and she said, "Oh, I have chartered." We'd worked out a very, very complicated route that would have taken literally 7 hours, and would only have worked if there was a ferry running, which no one could tell us if there was or not because they're Greeks and they are quite lazy. Not racist. My wife is half Greek, so I'm legitimately allowed to say that. Couldn't say it if I was talking about Asians. That would be racist. So it is racist, is what I'm saying. It's been a little bit racist there. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That's what they say at the BNP. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean it. No, where's this going? This is not good. So, anyway, so we had this worked out, but it was all very, if the wind was blowing in the right direction. Got talking to this woman at the party last night, and she said, I've chartered a private jet. This is how rich she was. I've chartered a private jet. There are 4 seats. There's me and my friend. You and your wife can have the other 2 seats. We're like, yes, this is going to be...
To go back to Athens in time for...
To get back to Athens
flight.
in time for the flight, so I can come and do this, which is proving to be one of the worst shows I've ever done. So we're going to have some of this. And she said, she said, the plane's at 11:30. Meet me at the airport, 11:25. We'll just walk on, and we're straight on. So we got there. There was some argy-bargy. We got on the plane. It was it's a 4-seater plane, not including. I don't know if you include the pilots when you say that.
No, you say 4 for the passengers.
4 for the passengers. 6 of us were there. And it was all very. And I made some jokes about, when does food get served? I was being funny. But really, I was bricking myself.
I was going to say, do you trust this lady?
I was bricking myself. And so we're in this plane, and because she's paid for it, and her and her friend sat facing the front, so I can't even go backwards on a train without wanting to hurl. Have I played a record? I've played one. There's plenty. We'll do Pearl Jam in a minute. It's another short one. Don't care. So we're on this plane. It was the most terrifying experience of my life. The pilot's going, the takeoff will be a little bit bumpy. That was in Greek. And the takeoff, it kind of went up, then went down, then up, then down. It's doing like this. It was horrible, man. It was horrible. And I'm sat there trying to look cool, and this woman's like reading OK magazine. Going, "You're right. You're right." And I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine." And I actually, then I'm sweating, and I actually said to her, Please don't talk to me. I'm meditating. Please don't talk to me. I'm meditating. I was trying not to puke up, is what I was doing.
How was your wife?
She was all right on the way up, and going across, it was kind of fine, but it wasn't brilliant. If I didn't talk, it was sort of all right. And then on the way down, and you know when you sick a little bit, but it's in front of people you don't know, and you think, I cannot sick in front of this. So you swallowed it down. It was been awful. It was awful. I have never been so ill, so terrified. I believe it was the same make of plane that John Denver was flying before he smashed into the mountain. It was horrible, Eloise. It was horrible. So I got off that plane and we were all kisses and thank you, Lizzie, so much. You know, you go off, you get your connecting flight. Thank you so much. As soon as she went, and she was a lovely lady. It wasn't her fault. I said, I'm never, ever doing that ever again.
I've got to say, I mean, I'm obviously pleased that you're here, but it could have given me the night off.
Why didn't I just take it off? Why didn't I just... Anyway, that, dear listener, is the question. Is there something you've done once and you've just thought, we're going to get some blokes phone up saying bumming, just so you know.
Okay.
So get ready for that. Get ready for that. Apart from that, is there anything else you've done once and you just said, you know what, I ain't never doing that again? Caddick!
Ian!
Caddick.
How are you, sir?
Well, if you're listening, mate, you can get those calls if you want to lose. If you're listening, Caddick, I've just told you.
All right. Anyway, I've got a bit of a question to ask you before we remain topic.
I've just thrown out a topic.
Well, I'll give you my answer on vodka.
What?
I tried vodka once and I vowed never to touch the stuff ever again.
Was it a dirty high, Caddick? Dirty high?
It was something I tried once because I was 18.
Oh, well, okay, well, that's legal. Okay. Well, Alan, you've got 22 seconds to ask me what you want to ask me.
What's going to be in the Coliseum tonight?
Oh, we've got a good prize for the Coliseum tonight. I've not yet worked out what the topic's going to be. I will come up with something, Alan, but thank you for that.
Also, I hear you got a big announcement.
Well, I've got an announcement to make, yeah.
Is it concerning your future at Absolute?
Yeah. Keep listening. 0330 123 1215. Ta-ta.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
And I think I've ruined a kidney. I think a kidney is gone. I don't know what happened, but I woke up this morning and my back is killing me, like where my kidneys are. Now, listen, this may surprise you. I'm not a trained doctor, but my kidney... Eloise, that's my kidney's there, isn't it? I'm pointing to my back. That's kidney there.
Most people's are, yeah.
Well,
unless you're different to most people.
Geez, well, in many ways I am, but that is killing me, man. I don't know what does a kidney do?
Well, it's something that we should know as grown men, isn't it?
We should know what kidneys do. Liver is like, I don't drink anymore, but liver like processes liquids and turns into pee-pee, doesn't it?
Something like that.
Something like that. So what does a kidney do? Process...
No, I think it's the other way round.
No. Well, what does a liver swells if you're an alcoholic?
Yeah.
Yes, we know that much. Does that take us anywhere? I don't know. Does that take us anywhere?
I'm sure someone on the line will know.
This must be what like surgeons are like if they go tripping on LSD. This is why surgeons are not allowed to take LSD for an operation. Because
of course,
there's many other reasons actually why they can't, but this is the main reason why they can't. Maureen.
Hi, Ian. It's Maureen from Tottenham.
Oh yes.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Am I on, Ian?
Yes, Maureen, what does your kidney do?
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanted to sing you my Rod Stewart song.
OK, then, let's hear your Rod Stewart song. There's a young fella pressing buttons somewhere in London, but we'll...
Do you think I'm sexy? Do you want my body? Do you want to show us a good time?
Yes, I do, you dirty mare.
Would you like to taste my jam donut?
I would love to taste your jam donut.
It's very tasty.
OK, I should let you know, Eloise, this is a soundboard recording, but this woman genuinely used to call me up when I worked at London's Biggest Conversation, LBC. Yes, Maureen. It's a recording. It was what?
I enjoy it.
OK. Maureen, I can imagine me pulling your hair.
Imagine you behind me,
yeah.
pulling my hair.
Pulling your hair, I can, love, yes. Wonderful, huh?
Would you like to scrape my bottom one day?
Maybe on Tuesday.
You're a very naughty boy.
And you're a naughty lady, aren't you, Maureen?
Oh.
Yes. Well, thanks for calling.
See you soon, big boy.
Take care, my darling.
Bring
Bye-bye.
some condoms, Ian.
Do what?
Bring some condoms, Ian.
Thank you, Maureen. That's a recording. She genuinely used to call me up and phone me up and would start off talking about something. Then she'd talk about... She always just talk about Michael Jackson, I remember. I don't quite know why. And then it would end up with, I want to put your eclair in my mouth and you can eat my jam donut and stuff like that.
Nice.
That noise was a little bit too appreciative.
Yeah.
Philip, oh, by the way, if you want to call, the phone's a bit quiet. I don't know why. Up yours. 0330 123 1215. That is the telephone number. Philip Amato is on the line. Hello, Philip Amato.
Hello, buddy. How you doing, mate? You all right? Hello, mate. I'm just ringing up, really, right? I've got to tell you something. Today I was having a massage.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I was having a massage, no word of lie, over the West End. Nothing rude or nothing like that. And Mr. T, B.A. Baracus, was having a massage.
Fantastic.
No, he was having a massage, and all through his massage, I didn't really see him, but he was just going,
Yeah.
So I'm basically ringing up, right, saying that we should get him on English TV, presenting, doing something.
Okay. And which TV company are you the programming commissioner for?
No one, but I just love TV, and I'd love to see Mr. T on there.
And the funny thing is, Philip, that's how TV works. All you've got to do is love it and suggest to someone who used to be on TV that someone who used to be on TV as well should be on TV again, and then they get on TV.
How can we do it, Ian? How can we do it, mate?
I don't know if you've been watching television in the last 8 years, Philip. I've been on it 7 times.
Yeah, that's never out of order, mate. I tell you what, it annoys me that there's no good people on TV like yourself. They've got Bruce Forsyth, but he's got, dementia and stuff.
Well, I don't think he quite has yet, but he's very, very old.
Well, you know what? The other day I saw him live, and he didn't even know he's ABC.
What do you mean he didn't know his ABC? We call it the alphabet over here.
Honestly, no, right, I'm no word of a lie. I saw him do this, show, and so he had some kid on stage, and the kid went, do you know your ABC? And he went, A, B, good game, good game.
Yeah, OK. So, what does your kidney do, Philip?
What does a kidney do? A kidney is there, really, to look after you and make sure you wee properly, and you should never abuse it, i.e. drinking too much. But to look after your kidneys, you should take a drug, or not a drug, it's a vitamin, and it's called sea kelp. Sea kelp, and kelp spelled K-E-L-P, and it looks after your thyroid.
Sexy Sadie.
If you're a grown-up, I've been just started following David Cross on the Twitter. Go and type into the Google fleshlight motion. Oh, it's amazing, Eloise. Fleshlight motion. Only if you're over 18, because it's very, very rude. Let me just check it's on the Google. Hang on a second. That's the Beatles and Sexy Sadie. That's what they do, DJs, isn't it? They say the name of the artist and then they say what the song was. This week is a very expensive week for Beatles fans because all the albums are coming out remastered and the computer game.
I'm looking to spend £500 at least.
I'm going to do a white wee-wee. Right, what did I just call it? Hang on, Fleshlight. I've seen the website, but I wonder if this brings it. Only 18, over 18s only. Let It Ride? Is it Let It Ride? Yeah, it's the Let It Ride. There we go. Have you got it there?
No.
Have you got it?
No, just give me it again.
Well, Fleshlight... Jeez, what's he doing there with that? Fleshlight Motion. There's lots of different ones. Fleshlights... Let It Ride is one of them, but I've seen one where there's lots of different ones. Double Dog Dare. You see it? You got it? Have you got it up there? Isn't that amazing? Because I've got hands. I've got hands. I don't need to spend $100 on that. That is amazing. There's another one here, the Double Dog Dare, the Liberator. Go to fleshlightmotion.com. If you're over 18 only, I cannot stress, it's an adult show. Go to fleshlightmotion.com and look at the picture in the middle. Thank you, David Cross, for posting that. Double Dog Dare, Top Dog, Let It Ride, On a Mission. There's one called On a Mission. Jeez, there we go. What fun we're having.
I think you've got a small grin on his face in that middle one.
Oh, man, it's so rude. Right, let's go to let's go to Phil in Ibiza. Phil!
Oh, Ibiza again?
Yes. You're having it large.
I'm in Coventry.
Yeah. We'll say Ibiza, because it makes us sound international.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yes.
I'll speak like this, then.
What do you want?
It was about your kidneys.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure your kidneys filter your blood, don't they? Because people are waiting for kidney transplants, and if they've got bad kidneys, you have to go on dialysis, don't they?
Right. Okay, but
it takes all the rubbish out of your blood.
Okay, but what's your liver for then, doctor?
It filters all the rubbish out of your fluids. That's why you get psoriasis to the liver.
So kidneys filters the blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eloise, don't take line 6. Whatever you do, don't take line 6. Absolutely bonkers. And thinks that we are married. Genuinely does. Emma Barnes says okay. So why is my kidney aching then, Philip?
Have you got a bad mattress? Are you sure it's your kidneys?
Well, I was sleeping on the most uncomfortable, tiniest bed I've ever slept in my life.
Could be that.
Hey, listen, this is another thing. This is all great. The whole thing today is Grease themed. Okay, so we are asking if there's anything you've ever done once that you're never going to do again. Is that ever anything there, Phil? I can't speak
Not at the
now.
moment.
Okay.
Not that I could say on radio, anyway, mate.
Okay, here's another one then. So, my wife and I are staying in these sort of apartments in Greece. They're very €35 a night, very cheap, no food. You've got a fridge and a cooker. Got to cook for yourself. Self-catering, I believe they call it in the 70s. So we're staying in these apartments, and they're sort of like they're not villas, they're like rooms, but they're part of this big thing. And anyway, so I walked out. My wife was going off to do bridesmaids duties, and I was going to go to the beach for a couple of hours, right, to hang out and look at the birds.
Oh.
No, exactly. And
on the beaches,
looking at the beaches. So I walked out, and I had my bag and my iPod and everything, and I thought, oh, nuts, I need the key. So I stormed back in the room, and I stormed through, and I went, it's the police, you're under arrest. And I thought, why is there a man on the bed in my room? What's happened? What has happened? I looked around, I thought, oh, no, I've walked into someone else's room. And there's a man on the bed, and he sort of looks up at me. He went, you're not the police. I went, I'm so terribly, terribly sorry. I thought I've come into the wrong room. I'll be off now, bye. And I was mortified. I could feel my genitals, my testicles and my penis shrinking inside me. I was so bad. And then I went to the beach. 3 hours later I came back, and this fella and his missus are sat outside their room having some lunch. And I couldn't sneak past them. I had to go, I would just like to say I am so sorry for bursting into your room. Like, it was awful. So, Philip, the second question is, have you ever walked through the wrong door?
Only in a public house, and I fell down the stairs because it was the cellar.
Yeah. That'll do.
I was rather inebriated, and I thought it was a very small pub.
Yeah.
And I went through the door, thought, absolutely drunk, and I fell down 3 steps. Good job I didn't turn and fall down the other 20.
Exactly.
It led to the cellar.
It would have killed you. Phil, it's worked. The magic is working. There we go, 2 things. Have you ever done something once and just thought, I ain't ever doing that again? And have you ever walked through the wrong door?
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
It's not been a bad start to a show, I would say. So it's just going all right. I should stress that we have not recorded the introductions to the Long and Short podcast. Not because we forgot. I'd remembered. I just couldn't be bothered, Eloise. I could not be bothered to drag my sorry ass down here and do some extra work for this company for no money whatsoever.
They appreciate you being here.
They do appreciate me being here, or you would think. But no, so we haven't done that. But do go and download. There will be a long podcast and a short podcast of this, which you can get from the iTunes or from absoluteradio.com/Iain. And there should be, and I couldn't find it, there should be the interview with the Duckworth-Lewis method should be up somewhere, and there should be a video of it. But I don't know where they are. Eloise, do you know where they are? You should have put them up there.
Yeah, I'm sure I did last week sometime.
Okay, but you don't know where you've put them. We've lost them, basically. We've lost the Duckworth.
They're there somewhere. I'll find them in a sec.
Got a stiff neck as well. I'm full of aches and pains. I'm covered in mosquito bites. You can't really see, but I've got them. I'm covered, not literally covered.
I didn't know Greece was known for them.
Yeah, well, it's not known for them. It's known for, like, hummus and inventing homosexuality, which they did. But it's not known for mosquitoes, but it does have them, yes. And I'm like a mosquito magnet. My wife can walk naked through a swamp for all I care. No,
and she wouldn't get
any. She'd get like one bite. And I'm covered in oils and all the stuff, and I just get tons of the little so-and-so. So I've got a stiff neck, and I may have to go to the osteopath. I'm not well or happy. Both of those things, very, very. Hang on a minute, Sue Morgan, what do you want now?
Listen, I'm only just telling you, I forgot to say something to you.
Listen, button it. You are not becoming a regular on my show.
I am becoming your most number one fan going. I've got your number. I know when you're on air. I'm coming on whenever I want to.
Well, that's what you think. You ain't got much time. You haven't got much time to call me.
You love me. You want me.
You are the weak link of Ian Watco's show, which is one big weak link anyway.
Ian Watkins is great, so don't you ever slag him off.
Just get to the point so I can cut you off, you stupid woman.
Oi, are you listening to me or what?
Yes, I heard, and I chose to ignore that.
I bet you've got stiffness elsewhere and all besides your neck.
Yeah, in my thighs and my buttocks.
Yes. Yeah, and you're all.
You sound like Roger Moore then when you did that. Get to the point of what you want, you mental local radio woman.
I'm just telling you now that I've just rung Kai Kojo. He ain't interested in joining you. He says he reckons you're ready for nut-ass.
You're talking a foreign language that people here don't understand, Morgan.
Well, they wouldn't understand, would they? Because they're stupid just like you bloody are, mate. Are you... You know, you come from down in London, don't you, you posh gits?
Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Is it Mike Mendoza?
I'm from up north and proud of where I come from.
Oh, no, I want to speak to Mike Mendoza. Is he there?
You ain't going to speak to Kai. He's not interested. He told you can shove your show or draw up your backside.
Sue, I heard that you're terrified of Mike Mendoza. Is that true?
I'm terrified of who?
Mike Mendoza.
No, I'm not terrified of no one, love.
Oh, excellent. You should be, because he's a really big fat sod.
I'm what?
Not you. Mike Mendoza is a big fat sod.
I am. I have lost some weight, you know.
Did you hear Maureen earlier? I think that was you.
No, I can't listen. I can't listen to you, can I?
Why are you phoning a show you can't listen to, you mental?
Well, because Ian Watkins has told me to ring you.
Oh, yeah?
I've just rung Kai Kojo. You know Kai, who you tried to nick from Mansfield 103.2. He ain't interested in coming to Absolute Radio, I'm telling you that now.
Ah, excellent. I was hoping to speak to Ian about somebody called Candyman. I ain't going to drop his real name, but he's been treading on your toes, Ian. He's not only playing the Kurikorda Quartet, he's been doing coded messages as well. Outrageous. You want to stick a copyright sign on that, mate, because he should be paying you money.
You know what I mean? Tell me they're paying him money for doing this?
No, Sue, you're confused, aren't you? How old are you? I bet you're well old, aren't you?
I'm 46, though. I'm older than what you lot are. I'm more bloody wiser and all.
And how much rum have you had tonight?
I haven't had... How much what? How much beer have I had? None, I'm sober.
I said rum.
Oh, rum. No, I don't drink the stuff. I'm on coffee and tea.
Yeah, and Benny Lynn, yeah?
No, just tea and coffee.
Tea and coffee and a bit of crack, eh?
You cockney gits.
I'm not cockney, I come from Croydon.
Yeah, you are. You sound so posh.
I sound posh?
Yeah, you do.
Chavvy Vicky.
Listen, it ain't costing me a penny to ring you up.
Chavvy Vicky up the road from me, this is Alex. She says I sound posh, we're from Croydon. Ian, I'm going to go because I've exhausted what I was going to say to you. Even I know you're listening, but you didn't want to talk to me. It's cool. See you later. Bye.
No, I don't go to school. God, they don't take people at my age at school. Oh, this is so boring radio. Give me the Friday feeling on TFFO 103.2. In fact, yo lot, I tune onto the website. We're live on the internet every Friday night from 7 till 10. It's better than this crap.
Hello, you. Who is this stupid woman?
You sound a bit queer, don't you? Iain.
Are you? You're drunk, right, woman?
No, I'm not drunk. I'm sober, love.
So, where do you come from?
I come from Mansfield, up in the north.
Is that
Nottinghamshire.
Is that surrounded by lots of bushes?
It's got the best radio station going. You want to try tuning in if you can afford internet?
No. Do you have
www.mansfield103.co.uk. This Iain Lee, you know, is a bit of a muppet.
Good evening.
You what?
It's a good evening from me.
Good evening?
Yes, good evening. You seem like you're in a bad mood.
Are you Steve Tinkle?
No, I'm Mr. Good Evening. Good evening to you.
Well, good evening to you. I'm all right, love.
Well, what's all this about this other radio station?
You what?
We don't want to know about your radio station.
Listen, it's better than this crap.
Oh, you're obviously listening.
I'm not listening, though,
well,
Ducky.
No,
I'm not listening to it.
Well, what did you phone for? Was there
just to give Iain Lee some grief.
Why do you want to give Iain Lee some grief?
Because I need to, don't I? He give me plenty when he come invading my radio station.
No, he doesn't.
He did.
Prove it.
Don't need to prove it. Just ask the man he sent what he did to me.
Did he enter a competition and say Ghostbusters 2?
No, we don't do competitions.
No, you can't afford to do a competition. On Absolute Radio, they do good competitions.
Wow, what do you get?
Prizes.
Where do they get the prizes from? Bloody pawn shop?
Well, Lisa, if they do, it's better than yours, because you don't do any.
Excuse me, but I think they give a little bit more than a pound prize at Mansfield Radio.
Okay.
Hello? Anybody else want to have a go?
Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Get some help, what? Get some help, Mr. Lee, not you. You need it. The nearest psychiatric unit for you.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Don't you be messing with the boss here? I'm in charge and Ian's a good man.
Mr. Lee can't make it in TV, so we have to try some boring talk show.
Excuse me? What's wrong with Absolute Radio? If you don't like it, you can go to another station.
I am not listening to it. I ain't
well,
got a radio.
Why are you phoning in then?
I ain't got my radio on. I'm just phoning up Iain Lee, and all he's doing is putting me on with some stupid muppets.
Excuse me? You're calling me a muppet?
Yeah, I'm calling you a muppet.
Well, where
Which
are
one
you,
are
mate?
you? Kermit the
Whereabouts
Frog?
in the country are you? And I'll come sort you out.
I'm coming from UK, love, in Mansfield. Where do you come from?
Yo, 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 Bum Rush the show.
Right, we've got some calls. Let's, oh no, hang on, I want to go to, Kieran! Yes, good evening, Kieran.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Kieran. Is the phone anywhere near your mouth?
It's right next to it.
Could you shout, then?
Ian.
There we go, word up. Big up yourself, my friend. What can I do for you?
I've got a couple of things.
I don't care about anything in life anymore. Do you know why, Kieran?
Why is that?
I'm going to go to Japan in a few weeks. Up yours, losers. Ha, yeah, you'll be here. You'll be here. I will be in Japan, the coolest country in the world.
You're lucky then while I got to school. Anyway.
I used to have school. Eloise, you used to have school, didn't you? You used to have school, didn't you?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, I used to have school. School was rubbish, man. School is the worst thing. Imagine Imagine being really socially awkward, shy, lanky, and a bit of a knob, right? That was me. I know, unbelievable. That was me at school. It was hideous. Just years of just sitting there thinking, I don't like it. I don't like it. And then I discovered boozing, and then I liked it. I'm not condoning this at all, and this is very naughty. And Kieran, I'm not saying you should do this. In fact, I'm saying you should not do this. But Eloise, did you ever go to school drunk?
Never.
You never did it?
I didn't discover drink till very late.
Really?
17 or something.
Yeah, I was about 15, I think. And the Daily Mail talks about binge drinking now, but there was binge drinking going on when we were kids.
Oh, there were people, yeah.
I remember going to a park in Slough with some friends at the age of 15 and downing a bottle of Thunderbird, which is, is not a good thing to do at any age. And I remember going home thinking, I'm really mature.
Was that before you started school?
No, that was one evening. But I did some terrible things. When we got to the sixth form, we were allowed to go out at lunchtime. This is what you shouldn't be doing, Kieran, because I know that you're under 18. So I'm not saying I'm not saying these are cool. I'm saying these are bad things. But we were at the sixth form. We were allowed to go out at lunchtime. And so we all went to the pub one day and got absolutely wrecked. I say wrecked. We had like 3 pints, but we were wrecked. And Miss, what was her name? The German teacher. You don't know her name, do you? Miss not McCluskey. She was the headmistress at Grange Hill. Miss McLaughlin. She came and told us off for being a little bit late for registration after lunch. And so we all had our handkerchiefs, and we held our handkerchiefs over our mouths like this so that she wouldn't smell it. We were sick. And then once, this is terrible, once I stole a bottle of Jack Daniels from my mum. Your face is frowned. This has gone from being fun stories to actually being quite nasty. Stole a bottle of Jack Daniels from my mum's. And then me and my friend Slim, who used to work in B-Jams, as it was then... Yeah. We went down to B-Jams at break time, and we did half this bottle of Jack Daniels. This is terrible. We walked into the shop. All right, I won't say his name, just in case he get in trouble. All right, Mr. C, who was the manager there, took a bottle of B-Jam's own brand lemonade, had a half bottle of Jack Daniels. Well, and I was in the common room, absolutely pissed. I remember standing on a wall. This is terrible. I remember standing on a window ledge, like with my arms outstretched, going, I'm Jesus! What are you going to do about it? And I fell off and nearly broke my thumb. Anyway, that's what you shouldn't be doing at school, kids. Kieran, why have you called up? Because you've really lowered the tone here with your boozy stories of what school's like these days.
First of all, how's your contract renewing situation going? Is it good or bad?
It depends. Now, it depends what you define as good and what you define as bad, Kieran.
Good is that you're going to stay.
Good. So good would be if I stayed and did Sunday nights?
Yes.
In that case, it's bad. Right, so, anything else, Kieran?
One of your topics about what I did and never going to do again.
Yes.
Go on a roller coaster.
Oh, man, those things are stupid. What did you just say?
No, I said I just hate roller coasters.
He didn't. In my ear it sounded like, and you'll have fun rewinding the podcast, but he didn't. I know he wouldn't. He's a good lad. Roller coasters are the most ridiculous... This is what the start of this aeroplane ride was like, was like a roller coaster.
Oh, I just hate them. It's like all the loops and going down.
The loops, corkscrews, up, down, backwards, frontwards. Who gives a monkeys about them? Kieran, we're running into the news. We haven't got
quickly,
news.
one last thing.
He fell for it. Yes, before the news.
The news ain't on anyway.
Only because you heard me saying that to Eloise. Otherwise, you would have been sitting there waiting.
I know, you don't have the news on.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Maybe they've changed. You don't know that. Maybe Mr. Grace has changed it. You don't know that. You don't know what's going to happen at 11 o'clock. Maybe Mr. Grace has decided we need news. You don't know that, do you?
No, I don't.
Thank you. Get to the point. We're going to be late for the news. It's a live link-up with Sky.
You know the Colosseum. Do you think I could take part in it?
No, you can't this week.
Oh.
I'll tell you why, because I forgot about it. We've got a really good prize. It's we're giving away tickets to a festival, a pair of weekend tickets to the White Air Festival on Brighton Beach. So you can't.
Is it because I'm too young?
I think there's probably an age thing. I'm going to say, for safety's sake, you've got to be over 18.
Oh, okay. Then.
Okay, but sorry about that, Kieran. Well, you've left us on a real downer there. Hopefully the news will cheer us up after this.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
0330 123 1215. I tell you what, we'll rack up the calls now. I believe we have one contender for the Coliseum. We need one more contender for the Coliseum. You'll argue a point, and you could win tickets, a pair of tickets, to the White Air Festival, which is taking place in Brighton, 18th and 19th and 20th. So, 0330 123 1215. Ta-ta. We've got one contestant. Have we got any other contestants for it?
No, not at the moment.
No, we haven't. Okay, but it's okay. This is with the Coliseum. The way it works is we have two people argue. One argues then a point. The other argues the opposite of that point, and then people vote. It's the most ill thought out. No, Andy Partridge from XTC came up with it, so it's a brilliant idea. But I've not developed it into a workable idea. But. So we need one other person. 0330 123 1215. I will tell you, I'm going to change it slightly this week, in that when I have both contestants on the line, I'm going to tell you what it is you have to argue. So we need one more person to phone up and argue, and then win tickets to a festival in Brighton Beach. And even if they don't like it, maybe they could put them on eBay. I don't know.
Probably not the best thing to do.
No, don't do that. No, you wouldn't want to.
I say probably.
You say probably. Who knows? Who knows these days? Look, it's someone mad, it says here. Let's that narrows it down. Hello, who's this? Hello?
Are you ready to have a good time tonight? Let's get this party started!
Okay, hold on. I'll make the music if you make it look good. I don't dance, but I think that you should. Good evening, the greeting, good night is farewell.
What the hell is this? I thought the show was going quite well, although someone's Twitter... I was checking my Twitter during that. Andrew Winter. Wish I hadn't bothered listening now. It's not your finest hour, Mr. Lee. I thought tonight was a good one. Let's see. Let's all go and Twitter him, shall we? Alpha Andy. Let's all send a message to Alpha Andy. Let's all just send up yours to him, shall we? What the hell is this? This is rubbish. Yeah. So all send a message to Alpha Andy saying up yours. That'll learn him. Right, they've gone. Scott!
Yes, mate, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, although I've got stiff neck, covered in bites, and I think my kidneys are packed in. Apart from that, I am A-OK.
That's right. How are you enjoying your time with the new Eloise?
Eloise is as wonderful as ever. She's a wonderful woman to work with.
He was good in EastEnders.
Sorry?
He was good in EastEnders.
Who was?
Mate, okay, we all know the bloke that is pretending to be Eloise...
Yes.
...is the gay guy that got battered in EastEnders, because that's who he sounds like, and you're giving him a home.
Well, let's let that. Well, okay. I know I don't watch EastEnders, but my wife for some reason does. Eloise, could you just say don't marry her. You love me.
Don't.
You got to just say it. Don't marry her. You love me.
Don't marry her, you love me.
It's the same fella, isn't it, Scott?
It's one and the same.
It's the same fella!
One and the same.
Well, we've got a celebrity producing the show. Hang on a second, let's see what... Caddick, what do you want?
I've got a theory about this Christian guy from EastEnders.
Oh, the Christian fella. OK, so he turned into the gay chap from EastEnders. OK, yeah, go on, Alan.
I think Eloise is on holiday and you've got him as a replacement.
That's kind of what Scott was suggesting.
Well, and also, could it impact on the decision, about your contract at Absolute?
Could what?
Could having a replacement impact on this decision about your contract at Absolute? Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
I don't know. Scott!
Yes, mate.
Was there anything else?
There was, mate. You were talking earlier on one of your topics.
Yes,
about
mate.
Things you've done that you've regretted.
Yes, mate.
I once ate cheese that wasn't cheddar.
Right, hang on. Two things. Turn your radio off.
Ears off.
No, it's not. I can hear it.
That may be next door. I think next door.
What do you mean next door's radio? How loud is it? Would you live in a Japanese house, move paper walls?
Well, it's a brand new house. Do you know what I mean? The walls are made of plasticine or something.
Okay, so what cheese did you eat?
It was brie.
Brie's a wonderful cheese, you muppet.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a really good cheese.
Okay. Cheese sandwich. What are you going to have in it?
Cheese.
Cheddar.
Yeah.
Cheese on toast. What are you going to have?
I'd have a bit of Gouda.
Cheddar.
Oh, you've never had halloumi, squeaky cheese?
Yeah, it's rubbish.
It's not. Listen, I've decided, because I'm getting a bit fat now, Scott.
Yeah.
And I have decided that I'm going to stop. Apparently, if you stop eating bread, you may know about this, Eloise. If you stop eating bread, you lose weight. Little pot belly just disappears.
Instantly.
Instantly, pretty much instantly. So yesterday I decided I'm going to stop eating bread.
bread's amazing.
Well, this is it. How do I have a sandwich?
How do you have toast?
I can't have toast. I can't have a sandwich. I had pizza today, and that's kind of bread, isn't it, really? So
Well, that is bread, yeah.
I had a €25 pizza in an airport. It was huge.
Half a slice?
No, it was the whole
€25?
thing. €25. That's like, what, about £24.50 for a pizza. We were hungry. But so tomorrow I'm going to stop. But you can't eat... How can you survive... I'm enjoying giving up things, because I gave up alcohol and all kinds of naughtiness years ago. I've given up caffeine, pretty much. I've given up swearing in the last month, and that's wonderful. That's like discovering a religion or something. I'm a different human being. And so I'm going to give up bread, but I don't know... If anyone can help me give up 0330 123 1215, how do you eat things? I don't know how you do it. It's like the staple food of my life. So I'm doing that. A bit boring, I know, but I'm just said it. Scott, what did you want? Because this second hour has really got off to a very, very poor start. Apart from the gay chap from EastEnders, the rest of it has been pony.
No, yeah, but in fairness, one of your topics was something you regretted doing. Mine was eating a cheese that wasn't cheddar.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I could turn around and talk about many things that I've regretted.
Have you ever walked through the wrong door? That's my other one. I prefer that one.
Yeah, no, I've done that. I've kind of I've run into a caravan, sat down, and realised it wasn't my family around me. I've done that. I've most of the rest of it is just...
I was getting bored of him. I faded him out. Look, we've got a withheld number. What do they? Let's see that one. Yes, line one. What do you want?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Let me turn the radio off. I have a song for you.
Oh, God.
Hello?
I really can't be bothered. I'm glad this is coming to an end. Yes, go on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a little number I tossed up recently to the...
No, we can't have that. I know exactly what it is. That's from Monty Python. That's filthy. We can't have that. Jesus, I can't believe it. Are these the only two callers we've got?
We've got two people who want to play the Coliseum in a bit.
Okay, so we've got to...
Just tell them when you want now.
We'll do that. We'll do them at 20, just after 20 past. We'll play a record and stuff. But so the only other two callers we've got are these two.
Yeah.
One of them is not bad, but I only give 30 seconds to for being the dullest caller in the world. The other one's an idiot. I won't say which is which. Chicken and chips, the merchant. What do you want?
Ian, please.
Good evening, stranger.
Do you see what I mean?
Merchant, shut up.
It's just
I'm not wasting my energy on someone like you. I can't be bothered.
Get off it. Go away, merchant.
Why?
Because you're an idiot. Ian said it himself, you're an idiot. Anyway,
Hello?
Yeah, so the geezer, right, that's from EastEnders, yeah? In your script, yeah, could you pop in,
No.
Could you pop in,
No.
Could you pop in chicken and chips, boy, into the word?
Can't do that.
What do you mean, don't? Who's this?
This is Alan from Glasgow. We can't do that in this
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you shut up. What are you talking about? Be quiet, stupid boy.
Are you wearing a kilt?
What's wrong with that?
It makes you look gay.
Look gay. Stop being intolerable of other people's cultures, you twit.
I'm a twit. You sound like a robot.
So?
You sound like a robot.
And clearly you don't have one.
That's how he talks, I know. You don't even have a brain.
You don't have a brain. You don't have a brain. You don't have a wee brain.
Funny. You're funny.
It's Susan Blow, your mum. It's Susan Blow, your mum.
The Scotsman stranger.
Good evening, stranger.
How are you today?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm really sorry about this food-related guy. I really am.
You're not talking much stage. He's a bit of a twat, actually.
If he's trying to be an ambassador for teenagers, he's failed.
On Midnight Radio.
You can't even see him.
So it's all degenerated into abuse and nonsense. That's not what this shows a loving show. It's supposed to be a loving show. Eloise is sounding sexy tonight. Tell her I love touching myself. Okay. Yeah. Ricky. Good evening, Ricky.
Ricky. Ricky.
Sorry?
Ricky.
Hello, Ricky.
Ricky!
Yes?
Ricky!
Hello, Ricky?
Ricky!
Yes?
Hello?
Hello, Ricky?
Ricky!
Yes?
Hello?
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 Hello, Ricky?
Ricky!
Yes?
Hello?
Hello? Ricky?
Hello?
Hello, Ricky?
Never saw it as the start.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. Are you brave enough to enter the Coliseum?
Okay, it's time for the Coliseum, which is it's like a competition and stuff, Eloise. And well, it's not like a quiz because there's no questions. Basically, two contenders will come on and one will argue 1 point, the other will argue the alternate side of that argument. They have 20 seconds, then 10 seconds, then 5 seconds, and then you, dear listener, call in and you vote not on what the point was, but on who made the best argument. It sounds good when you say it like that, and then you listen to it and it just sounds awful. First contestant is Andy in Basildon. Good evening, Andy.
Hi, alright? Alright?
Sorry?
I said hi, alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, Andy. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. I've just got my fags.
Good for you. And yeah, Christopher from West Wickham. Good evening, Christopher.
Hello there.
Hello there, Christopher. Have you got your fags?
My fags?
Yes, have you got your fag? Andy's got his fags. Have you got your fags, Christopher?
Well, I don't smoke.
Okay. Has one of you got their radio on?
I've got my radio on.
Could you... Andy's a regular caller. Could you turn it off for us, please?
Yeah, alright, so I'm in my car team, yeah? I've just turned it off now anyway.
Okay, well done. Good lad. Andy, have you got a... Yeah.
I'm in the Subaru, aren't I?
You're in a Subaru? Good for you. Andy, have you got a fag on the go now, Andy?
Yeah, thanks. Lovely it is.
Go on. Take a nice long drag for us. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Good smokes there. Good smoke. That's very
Right,
good.
yeah.
Yes, right. We're ready. So, Andy, could you explain the rules to Christopher for us, please?
Well, the thing is, Christopher, right, we've got to argue an argument between us, and on whatever point Tim says, we've got to argue each other on it. And the best whoever puts up the best argument's voted for, and whoever wins gets the prize.
Yes, and the prize...
Is that right, Tim?
Oh, me? Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Andy, do you know what the prize is this week?
Yes, console, wasn't it?
It is. This is a proper prize, okay?
Yeah.
It's a pair of tickets to the White Air Festival, which is Europe's biggest extreme sports and music festival. Now,
good prize.
It's a blooming good prize. The Lemonheads are there, Doves, and other bands. And it's in September the 18th, the 19th and the 20th.
Nice one.
It's in Brighton.
Excellent.
Maybe you could take the Subaru down there.
I would. I'd take my mate would go down there if I win.
It'd be wicked. Christopher, would you take a Subaru?
What's a Subaru?
Oh, brother, he can't even spell it there. Don't say it.
Well, no, he can say it. He doesn't know what it is.
It's a very tasty sports car.
There we go. That's one. Christopher, come on, please. Right, now,
I can't hear a word he said. How am I supposed to argue this now? I can't hear a word he said.
Look, don't worry, neither can we. So, now, I was going to get you to argue, Andy, that Al McGrahy was right to have been released.
What, Lockerbie bombing?
I was tempted to get you...
No.
Well, no. I set what you have to argue.
Right.
And I'm still tempted to get you to argue that Lockerbie Bomber should have been released.
No, he shouldn't have.
No, but you would have to argue that he should be released if you wanted to win the prize.
Oh, have I? All right, so if I want to win the prize, I should say he should be released. Is that what you're saying?
Should we go with that one? I wasn't going to. All right. Yes, that is what that means, Andy. You'd have 20 seconds, right, to argue that it was correct that he was released.
Yeah.
Should we have a go?
Yeah, go on then.
So you've got 20, then Christopher's got 20 to say he shouldn't, then you've got 10, then he's got 10, then you've got 5 seconds, closing argument, then it goes to the public vote.
Okay, Tim, yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so your 20 seconds arguing that Al Megrahi, the Lockerbie bomber, should have been released, starts now.
Right. Now? All right, Tim, well, I think the Lockerbie bomber should be released because he's done quite a bit of time inside. I know it's a terrible thing to do, but I think justice has been done. He's been in there for long enough. He's probably had quite a hard time in there.
You got the booty. You got the booty.
Your time is up. Well, that was actually surprisingly good. I like the last line. He's probably had quite a hard time in there. Well, yeah, probably. Okay. Oh, man, no wonder it's not. Yes. Christopher.
Hello.
Your 20 seconds arguing that Al Megrahi shouldn't have been released. I can't believe we're doing this. This is like the Light-Hearted Show. We're talking about Lockerbie Bomber. Can you believe this is like proper? Radio 5. Are you listening, Radio 5? Stephen Nolan, are you listening? Right, your 20 seconds starts now, Christopher.
Well, the thing is, right, you've got this man here who's done something absolutely terrible, and we've said that we're going to keep him in prison and we're going to punish him, and we've not actually done that. So what that does is that sends out a message to everybody who wants to do something terrible that they're not going to be punished. Do you really think that that's a good message to be sending out to the
You got the booty, you got the booty, you got the booty.
Taking it seriously and sensibly. Well done, Christopher, that was excellent. Andy, you've now got 10 seconds to come back against Christopher's argument. You ready?
No, bollocks.
No, steady. You can't. Right.
Oh, sorry.
It's a category.
No, sorry.
So shut up. I've got to do a little bit of clearing up now, Andy.
Sorry, Tim. Can I take that back?
Well done. I didn't press the done button because I believe that's a category C, and I think it was proven in court that isn't a swear word. But no, shut up. I'm still clearing up.
Go on.
If anybody was offended by that, you have mine and Absolute Radio's sincerest apologies. But I think we're all grown up here. Right.
All right, but you've got to remember...
but you've got to remember you can't use bad language.
No, all right, Tim, yeah.
Okay, your 10 seconds starts now.
Right, you've got to remember, mate, who's the other fella called? But you can't remember they could bring back hanging, but... Only if they're 99 or 100% sure they've done it.
You got the booty.
Your 10 seconds. Your 10 seconds, Andy. I've got to turn your fader down. Your 10 seconds is up there. Christopher, please watch your potty mouth. Your 10 seconds coming back against what Andy just said there starts now.
Well, the thing is, I'm not actually recommending hanging. I'm saying keep him in prison. If we keep him alive in prison, and if we find that he's innocent, then we can release him again, can't we? So why don't
you got the booty?
Your time is up.
You got the booty. You got the booty.
It really is. This would be like this. You know when David Cameron came in and swore on the radio, and all the press we got for that, we're going to get it for this again, but for a bad reason. Right, Andy, you've got 5 seconds to do your closing argument, and that starts now.
Well, I think that he should, on this condition...
You got the booty.
Okay, your time.
You got the booty. You got the booty.
Oh, this is the best one of these we've ever done. Right, Christopher, your 5 seconds closing argument is now...
Well, he completely wasted that one, so that makes me look pretty good, doesn't it?
You got the booty.
Smug
you got the booty.
Good.
That's
not
good. Well, Andy, fair play. You can't say that his was no good when yours was pony, mate. So
pony and crap.
That's correct. Yes, it's got you right for saying yours was crap. Right. Okay, so I'm going to play. I'm going to play a record now, and then when we come back, boys and girls, we will take the public vote, and we will find out who wins the prize and who gets executed. Andy.
Right. Okay.
Because one of you will actually be executed.
What, hanged?
Your vote will decide the fate of Andy and Christopher from West Wickham. Don't call in yet. We'll get your calls after this. Ta.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me!
Two brave gladiators batter each other in the ring as we enter the Coliseum.
Okay, do we still have our brave warriors? Andy, are you there?
Yeah, hi, Tim, I'm here, yeah.
Good lad. Christopher...
Good news?
Sorry?
Good news for me or bad news?
I'll have the good news first.
Right.
What is it? Hello?
Oh, yeah?
Hello there.
Who's that?
It's Tim.
Oh, Tim, yeah?
Good lad. Who's this?
Andy.
Excellent. Christopher, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Listeners, are you still there? Oh, dear. Never mind. Okay, right. 0330 123 1215. You just heard Andy put forward a very impassioned and powerful argument that Al Megrahi, the Lockerbie bomber, should have been released. It was correct for him to be released and sent home. And you heard Christopher arguing that he should not have been. Last week, Eloise, we were arguing whether Oasis are any good or not. This week we're doing this.
They're blinded now.
Yeah. Shame you weren't in that one.
I'll see them with Virgin Radio. I think I've told you before.
Many, many times.
What good have they done in the last decade?
No, we're not doing that argument. That was last week. Right. Jeez. 033.
Right, don't worry about Oasis for now. Let's see about this, yeah?
Good. Can you believe it's Andy that's getting us back on track? Of all people. Right. 0330 123 1215. You decide. The first one, and this always takes ages. So, I need to do a little draft here, so. Andy is 4, and Christopher is again. Remember, you're voting on how good their argument was, not on the point. Whether you agree on the point or not is irrelevant. On the argument. 0330 123 1215. The first one to 5 votes will win the tickets to this marvellous festival. Let's go to line 6. Line 6, you're on the air. Who gets your vote, Andy or Christopher?
Well, Christopher had a very well thought out, reasoned argument.
So,
but
yes.
If you're talking about him being executed, I would like to see him executed because then there won't be so much XTC and Thomas Dolby talk. So possibly the other bloke.
Thank you very much.
No, hang on. Whose vote are you going to? Who are you going to give your vote to?
Well, I'm going to give a vote to Andy.
Okay, so it's Andy. Well, Andy got the first vote in there.
Nice one. Excellent.
Nice one. Excellent. Okay, let's try line 8. Who gets your vote, Andy or Christopher?
Well, all I want to know is why is Andy drinking and smoking during Ramadan?
Andy, good point. Why are you drinking and smoking during Ramadan?
Well, look, believe it or not, I'm a Christian. I'm not maybe this is an Asian fellow who's talking, or...
I tell you what...
No, I'm not Asian, mate.
Tell you what, let's park this car and get out and get into a train, shall we? Well done. Yeah. Good lad. You're walking now, good lad. Yes, who gets your vote?
It's the other guy.
The other guy. Okay, well done. I could see us in a cul-de-sac there.
That's a bit political.
It's a little bit political, isn't it? Never mind. We're in a cul-de-sac and I've managed to reverse the car and we're driving back on a main road again. Let's go to line 9. Line 9, who gets your vote?
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Oh, I can't hear. Yes, well done. I can't hear what you're saying. Let's go to line 5. Who gets your vote?
Do you know what?
What?
That I was at one extreme. I didn't want the guy to be released.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other way, I understood it.
Yeah.
So I understood the argument of why they had to let the guy go.
Right.
Right. So really, I think I don't know. I'm in two minds here. Yeah. So I think I'll go for Andy.
Okay, your vote is well done. It's 2-1 to you, Andy. Who'd have thunk?
Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome. Line 6, Andy or Christopher?
I think Andy, really.
Can I ask why?
I thought he just had the most thought out explanation, really.
What did you say? I couldn't hear that.
I thought, Andy, that you explained the argument the best. That's why I'm voting for you, so good luck.
Thank you, mate, very much. Are you Scottish?
No, I'm English.
Pardon?
I'm English.
Do you come from Durham?
Excellent.
Andy, could you stop flirting with the people calling in, please?
All right.
Just slowing things down. Let's go to, let's try line 4. Line 4, who gets your vote?
Good morning.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well done. Good. Listen, do your Schwarzenegger soundboards later on and closer to the phone so I can hear them. Line 5, who gets your vote, Andy or Chris?
I would say Andy.
Can I ask why?
Well, I'm not being nasty, but I doubt he's got a job. I doubt he can afford that sort of thing.
I ain't got a job.
Hang on, I'll tell you what, right? I haven't got a job.
I've got a job
think
you
he
never
should, like, enjoy
believe,
himself.
I told you.
What job have you got, Andy?
I work for...
Yeah, sure you do.
Well, you probably wouldn't believe it.
I probably wouldn't. So go on, try us.
I think no one does, really.
With children and adults with learning difficulties.
Well, there we go. It just called it. Again, let's reverse out of that one. And you're right, I don't believe you. Line 10, who gets your vote?
Hello, it's Sizemorg here. I'd like to vote for Andy, please.
Can I ask why, Sizemore?
Anybody but that twit, Christopher.
He's Irish.
Yeah.
Isn't he, mate?
Yeah, and
it's nice to talk to you, because I was in Northern Ireland last year, and I really liked it.
Well done. It's just, it started off as, this is what happens every week, Eloise. It starts off with such promise, and then it just peters out into nothing. And now I've got... Right, Christopher, you didn't win. Andy?
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
You won!
Thanks, Tim. Excellent.
Okay, would you like to... Yeah. Would you like...
He's going to forget. Yeah. He didn't even know what the prize was.
He doesn't know what the prize was.
It's a prize to the concert.
Enjoy your Xbox, yeah? Enjoy your Xbox.
It's not an Xbox.
Andy, stop picking on him, Christopher. Would you like to do a big thank you to me and to the radio station, please?
Yeah, thanks for Absolute Radio. I've always got you on, as you know.
Yeah.
I love the weekends with Tim Shaw and Eloise, even though I haven't spoke to Eloise for a while.
No, I wonder why.
But as
You scare her.
As she's the presenter, does she still work on the mic and that, Tim, or is she doing other things?
She's taking the calls now, aren't you, Eloise?
I am, yeah.
That's not Eloise, that's that other fella. What was his name again? Victor or something, wasn't it?
Andy, stay on the line. Eloise will take your details and we'll send you your prize. Congratulations.
Excludes Northern Ireland.
Oh, hang on, I'm not ready. Sorry. Don't worry, you can on the phone. Eloise, I need that there.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life.
Feedback.
And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Here's the song. Easy. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after the first. So, Eloise, I need to get hold of a trumpet player, a saxophone player, and a trombone player, or something like that. I need
for the next hour.
No, for my private life.
Oh, okay.
But it turns out that you have to pay these people money to come and do stuff. I need a freebie
to do a private performance for you.
To work. You've gone quiet now. Let me get. Why have you were really loud earlier. Now you've gone quiet.
How's that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You still sound like that gay fella from EastEnders.
I don't even know who that is, but that's fine.
I do. Sadly, I do. But no, because let's just say I've got a little project going.
Okay.
Right? I need a horn. Basically, I'm touting for people to email me. And what's my email address? Do you know what it is?
Do you want me to give out?
Yeah, do.
Yeah.
It's not a secret, is it?
I don't think so.
What is
it?
I don't remember what it is.
It would be Iain.
Yeah.
EAIAIN.
Ooh, okay.
Here's what I is it? .lee
yeah.
at Absolute Radio.
Is it .co.uk, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I genuinely know, I never know that. No, I've got so many, I don't know. But I need like a horn section who would like to come and do some stuff with me for free. Now, that's what I believe is called in the business a long shot. But who knows? Maybe you've got to be good as well. Don't just, be rubbish. You know, if you've had, 6 lessons and you think you can play... Apparently, if you learn to play the trumpet, you get your lips... swell because you're just doing that all the time. So, I'd rather you didn't have swollen lips. I just, I don't think it looks, I want us to look, good. But, email me if you can help that. I'm intrigued by this. Well, hang on, let's just take this withheld number first, because this will be rubbish. Hello, yes, line 5, you're on the wireless.
It's Iain himself.
Hello?
That's Iain himself.
That's Iain himself, yes.
Right, you've been very naughty tonight, haven't you?
Have I?
Yes.
Why is that, miss? Why is that, miss?
If you speak to supposedly Eloise,
yes,
because I phoned up earlier on, you've been more than naughty.
Can you just stay there? What's your name, please? Okay, well, just stay there. I need to get the hang on, I've got to fill in a form. Hang on.
Oh, you're going to fill in a form to ban me, are you?
No, I'm not going to ban you at all.
Unbetold,
no,
darling.
not going to ban you at all. I just need to fill this in. We like to just keep a check on the demographics listening. Hang on a second. So let me just... woman over 70. OK, lovely, that's great. Right, OK, what can we do for you?
Well, you know, you've been a bit naughty, Ian. I do love you, darling, but, you know...
I think this is my grandma.
No,
and she's dead.
Grandma.
No, OK. Yes.
Well, I'd put you in order if I was your grandma.
I bet you would, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you've been a bit naughty about certain things tonight, which I'm not going to go into. Ask Eloise, supposed Eloise.
What? No, I will not ask Eloise. She's busy looking at me with love in her eyes. What are you talking about, you mad old woman?
Eloise knows the truth, darling, and you're not going to get the truth out of me because Eloise knows it.
No, tell me.
Who
cares? Who cares? Tell me.
The question about the bomber. Right, and I think...
Oh, jeez.
The gentleman was knowledgeable enough to know where I was coming from, and I got the truth out of him.
Right, what's the truth? Hang on.
Naughty.
Hang on a minute. Button it. What's the truth, Eloise? I know we're on slightly thin ice here, but what's the truth?
Tell him it was probably the first call he had.
I think I remember this caller.
All right, do you want
and
to
the truth, I think,
I'm
is
a very decent, nice...
Shut up and let him talk!
I think the truth is that... Andy, who won the argument, said a word that she wasn't completely happy with.
The B word?
Yeah, but not only that...
We apologise... No. Listen.
Wasn't it, darling?
One thing at a time. You're unhappy with his use of the B word. Well...
Yeah, but no, it's not only that.
Can we deal with one... Can you button...
Out of me.
Can you button your mouth and we will deal with one thing at a time, you silly mare? We will deal with one thing at a time. Now,
right, if you let me
speak
as well,
you've spoken, you've not made your point because you're not saying anything. I've had to get your point from the person who's producing this show. So button it. Point one: you're unhappy with the use of the language. Well, this show operates on a 7-second delay. Do you know what that means?
Yes, I do know.
Tell me.
Well, it shouldn't have come in.
No, tell me what... No, answer the question.
It shouldn't have come in. If you press the button right, it shouldn't have come in.
Answer the question. Answer the question. What does the
but I'm not going on about that.
No, we are dealing with... I'm going to...
And the other bit is the other lie you told about Eloise.
OK, can we deal with one thing at a time?
Yeah, you are... I love you, Ian.
I hate you.
You really trying to avoid the subject.
No, I'm trying to address the subject. You're trying to avoid it by dancing around
telling the truth, and you're trying to avoid
What truth are you telling? What truth are you telling, man?
I'm telling all the truth, 100%.
OK, you're unhappy that someone...
I'm not going to say what it is. You know in your heart
I don't know! You are unhappy that someone said bollocks, OK?
No,
I made the decision. I made the decision. I made the decision. I made the decision to... I am going to win because I am better than you, baby. All right, listen.
And that didn't offend me.
Listen.
Right, I'm trying to go on track with the radio station, darling.
You don't even know what you're talking about, darling. You haven't even got the guts to tell me your name, darling. Tell me your name. Sophia, darling. Right. One thing at a...
Does that please you?
Have you got the manners to shut up for a second and let me address the point?
And I'm being very polite.
She's not even listening. She's not even listening. Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Then button it. You were unhappy that someone used a word. We operate on a 7-second delay, which means...
I didn't say that.
Shut up!
You're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say I was unhappy, darling. I wasn't unhappy.
OK, did you mention that... Will you tell me what the point is? Because I'm trying to get this second-hand through Eloise. So will you tell me what it is you are unhappy about?
Was that... you've told a few white little porcupines.
Tell me what... Don't... Listen, Sophia, you stop being vague. Stop being vague.
You're trying
Stop being vague and be specific.
No, I'm not going to
go then go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Bye-bye.
I'm not going to go there.
Bye-bye.
I'm a decent person.
Bye-bye. You're not. You're a nutter. Bye-bye.
I'm not.
Go. Either tell me what you want or go away.
Yeah, because you want me to be outrageous.
No, I want you to tell me what the bloody hell you're talking about. I've got no idea what she's talking about. I want you to tell me what you're talking about.
And you're shouting, and I'm not, darling.
Oh, because
so what's the point?
Exactly. Tell me what you are talking about, you nutter. Oh, God, for
it
God's
might be
sake.
good broadcasting.
Oh, Jesus.
But, a sort of That's from your
actually
end.
gonna
It's
kill
not
myself.
from my end. I'm not showing my...
I was sad that this was coming to an end, but now I'm happy.
Broadcasting on the air is fantastic.
You're bonkers.
You
What?
know,
Listen,
I'm not bonkers.
Sophia.
I haven't said anything out of order.
No, you've not said
darling.
anything, love. That's the problem. Tell me what you were talking
the problem
about.
is I ain't said anything out of order. That's the problem, isn't it?
No, the problem is you haven't said anything. Full
No,
stop. The full stop is there.
You told two porcupines.
What are they? What?
Right, you asked Eloise, and Eloise knows, because I'm being...
No, I'm not going to ask Eloise. I'm asking you.
Where I'm going, and
She's told me that you're upset with the language, and you said that's not the point that you're talking about. So you tell me.
Why should I tell you for broadcast?
Why should I be interested then?
Well, because it's going to be fantastic over the air, right? And it'll bump you
Eloise,
up. Where you're
I'll
going on
bump
the
you up
wrong
in a
line
minute.
you have done tonight,
Eloise, do you
darling,
know
and
what...
I think your station's fantastic.
Good.
But you're going on the wrong line.
Eloise, do you know what she's
That
talking about?
You know, how many calls
I've
you got
I've
on
got
the
a
line?
feeling. So she says that you told a white lie. I think it's the fact that I'm Eloise was the other thing.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was the other lead.
Is that-
And he was a decent person to tell me the truth.
Is that is your
Right,
problem?
and the
This is
thing
the
if
rudest
they're going
woman.
on that
This is the
occasion,
rudest
right,
woman I've ever spoken
then
to.
things are not going on the right road for you, darling, and you have to change your tract. Right,
My
on
tract?
the station. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
track
be
or my
nice,
tact?
decent person. That's not a bad thing, is it? I don't think.
No.
If you ask Eloise, she will say that same thing as well. You don't get many people like me. But
Yeah, thank
if you want
Christ
to
for
be
that.
casted,
Jeez,
it's
we've all
going
gone
up
mad.
And,
Yeah,
up
this is-
and make a fantastic thingy, Bobby. But I'm not going to do that because that's not the sort of me, and I'm genuine, honest, and go where it goes.
The thing
Where
is,
it
Sophia, can I get a word in
You
now?
know, I mean, I really want you to be still on the air.
I'm going. Listen,
You know,
it
I'm not-
comes to an
you
end
know,
next
what
Sunday,
you-
love. It all
no,
comes to an
I'm
end
not
next
gonna
Sunday.
Go into. Eloise
Not even
knows,
listening.
and she knows I'm a decent person.
The rudest
even though
woman
it's
I've ever
deep.
spoken to. The rude.
You know
you
what
are
I mean?
the
I'm
rudest.
trying to help you, darling.
You are the rudest woman I have ever spoken to.
Oh, right. I've swore at you then.
No,
Not
swearing.
Get me where you want me to go.
Swearing doesn't mean.
You are
Listen,
not
she's not
gonna
listening.
do that, Ian. You're going to lose.
Sarah, will you talk to her for me?
First battle you've ever lost. You're not going to get me where you want me to go.
Sarah, you talk to her.
I love you, Stacey. Hello. But you're not going to get me to go where you want to go. I'm not going there, darling. I used to work for a record company. I'm not
Who
going
gives
there,
a stuff
darling.
what you did?
And I know you too well.
Sarah, talk to her.
Hello. Oh, so you put me on to one of the other lines. I was a telephonist. So you put me on
Hello, it's all right.
somebody else.
You shouldn't worry about anything anyway, because you don't have to talk about anything. There hasn't got to be a point.
Well, no, the thing is, Ian tries to get you onto the
control
line of being irate for the broadcasting lines, and I'm not going there because I think his station is fantastic, but I just pointed out two views that I'm not going to say for the broadcasting, but Eloise supposedly knows all about. I'm trying to be a nice viewer, and I'm a nice person, and that's not a bad thing. So he's put me onto the line, which I know about because I was a GPO-trained telephonist. And you switch lines over, so you go into the other line. So he thinks he's being fantastic, but he isn't. He's dealing with somebody that's got a lot of knowledge, right? And I'm not going his way. So just going out on the lines, fantastic. If he thinks it's fantastic for the airways, I'm trying to save him. Because things are obviously not too perky at the moment, which he will know about, and I'm not going to go into. I'm not going to go into what he wants me to go into. I don't go into gossip.
Excuse me, I'm
things
speaking
and
here.
this, that, and the other.
Hello.
And whoever you want
It's my turn.
you can put me on him
Can
that
you
I've
stop
heard
speaking?
over the line.
Hello.
And it doesn't go
I want to ask
anyway.
a question.
You'll not be phasing me, darling.
Oh, wait. Do you like peanuts?
You're not be phasing me. Oh, Ian, you have to go down these lines. You're not going to get anywhere with me,
Have you
darling.
finished?
I'm better than you can be.
Yeah, okay, that's okay.
You know,
but have you
I
finished?
mean, I don't
Have
have
you
to go down
finished?
these lines at
Excuse
all.
me.
I'm just trying to
Excuse me,
be in the
I'm getting-
right road.
I'm getting very
And
angry
It's
here.
over the airways, fantastic.
Yes.
It's better for radio to be bringing
Okay.
more viewers with it. I don't know, but he was a bit naughty tonight.
Okay.
And I think it was a fantastic station, but
Yes, you said, all right. Right, okay.
So I asked
All right.
Eloise,
Okay, is this going to ever end?
I think she knows. You don't get many decent people like me that speak straight.
All right, I'll give up.
I get
You
a
win.
few,
You win.
but I'm being, honest and loving. And what more can I have?
Hello?
Any more?
Hello?
So who else?
Is that Tim?
We're going to go through from one line to the other line, are we?
Oh, no, I'm turning around phone off. Is it? I was just like to say that lady, can I have a quick word with her?
Well, I'm speaking to somebody I can't completely
Sorry?
understand at the moment. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but I can't.
Who am I speaking to?
Oh, we are speaking to Sophia, but I can't quite understand.
Is that Pants?
Making fantastic broadcasting lines, isn't it? What is your name, young man?
Mrs.
Pardon?
Mrs.
Mrs.
Mrs. You need to button it for a bit. Nobody can hear what you're saying.
Massive, yes. Well, Iain's having one of his little jokes from line to line.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Mrs. You're still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Oh, Mrs. You need to go away.
You can't win out. It's really upsetting him, isn't it? Oh, Iain, you can be upset by this.
You don't have a scooby what's going on, do you? Are you on some kind of medication?
No, I'm just being genuine, honest, straight, logical person.
I don't think you are.
Yes, I am, darling.
Don't call me darling.
Oh, well,
you're like 70 years old.
What would you like me to call you?
My name?
And what is it?
I wanna be rich and I want lots of money.
I saved what road he's going on because he done something he shouldn't have done, which Eloise knows about, and I'm nice enough not to say because I'm a decent person. So if you don't know decency, you wouldn't understand, would you? Really?
I understand, but I don't think anybody else will because you don't have a.
Well, no. How would you understand? Because you think I'm on medication, which I'm not. So if you can't understand logical sense in the brain, then you've got a problem, haven't you?
I do psychology.
Oh,
so
do you
be
really?
Careful. What, you really?
I don't think I quite believe that one, actually, because if you did know psychology, you would have in-tuned into where I was coming from.
All right, Missy.
Right, and so I don't think you do. You could be, and I've got it wrong, but I don't think you
Can you please
do actually.
Right, Mrs.
Because you'd be able to answer an awful lot of questions that I could fund you on and find out if somebody will knew. Because psychology is a very deep.
Oh, okay. Don't you go on about
pain, right?
You keep
and the only way
stuff.
you're going to go out of it is by saying that I'm mental and not on tablets. Because it means you don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't studied that, darling.
Can you be that drunk?
Which you don't like.
No. Yeah, you didn't like that word I said.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't go on that road because you'd be a loser.
I'm not a loser. I think you're the one that's phoning up.
Well, how old are you? How old are you?
Me?
Yeah, how
You're
old?
chatting up again.
How old are you?
I'm a young 23-year-old.
Well, a 23-year-old unfortunately hasn't had the experiences of life.
I've had lots of experience.
I don't think so. You think
I think I
have. Like
I have.
23-year-olds do, but you haven't.
Well, how old are you, Mrs.? 70?
I put you hands down.
You're 70?
No, you upset me. Well, no, you don't upset me.
You'll be popping the clog soon.
Knowledge,
Hello, how you doing, all right?
How you doing this evening?
Knowledge, no. I'm not 70.
Who's 70?
And at 23, you wouldn't have knowledge
Hello?
and experience. But so what you just said to me...
Well, I didn't say you were 70.
You just sunk yourself.
Who?
You just sunk yourself.
What did I say?
Oh, so we're going to somebody else, have we? It's
No.
fantastic radio.
Well, I'm talking
isn't
to
it?
you. I mean, it was only me and you here.
Well, aren't I? So who am I on to now, then?
My name is David.
Oh, it's David.
Yeah, how you doing, darling, yeah?
Let's say David.
Yeah, how you doing? You good tonight?
Yes, I'm fine tonight. Cool.
You know, you got a whole country captivated by your conversation. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, I think so. You'd be quite surprised.
Where does the whole country go? Does it go the whole world to Africa?
No, we're talking about the British Isles, darling.
Japan, or does it just go to England?
We're just talking England, British Isles, Scotland, Ireland, you know, Wales. Well, we don't talk about the Welsh, but you know.
Well, I don't think I got them why would I have them captivated?
Well, you've been broadcasting. You see, advertisers will spend millions.
I'm not advertising anything. I'm just being...
No, I know you're not, darling.
Person, and I hope it sounds to me like I'm speaking to somebody that is really, genuine and knows what plane I'm on.
Yeah, well, you see, there you go. Now, look, advertisers would be paying thousands for the time that you've had on Absolute Radio. You've got a whole audience out there. Now it's for you to give your world the message that you've been keeping.
What? I'm being decent, honest, straightforward.
Yeah, well, give a message to the world. Do you have
Is that the message? Is it really?
Do you have a bit of philosophy that you want to transpose to the world?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, not everybody listens. See,
well, I think you've got enough
people. Age and where you're coming from.
No, honey, you've got enough people listening.
Where are you from yourself?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
I'm from London.
Oh, you're Londoners myself then. Yeah? All right, you've gone. So I've got cut off.
Hello?
Oh, well, you've gone quiet.
Excuse me?
Right, so what did you want to say to me then? Did you agree with anything I said or disagree?
Basically, please do us all a massive, massive favour.
And get off the airways?
And shut up!
Oh, I knew that was coming. How did I know that? I told you that before you got on the line.
Honestly,
you're not doing too well, Ian. I knew that one was coming.
I've been driving for the last 15 minutes.
You put me on to somebody
You've been on the radio, and I've actually
and that weren't going anywhere. You put me on to somebody that says shut up. Oh, Ian, I really don't know where you're losing the battle here, boy.
Ah, thank you. Hello?
Right, so now who you put me on to, Ian?
Oh, it's Jamie. Hello.
Oh, it's Jamie. And where are you from? If you agree with me, Jamie, you'll be off the line. It's got to be somebody that disagrees with me.
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to ask a question. If you're so determined to give your opinion...
Ian, right, if you agree with me, then here, put me on to somebody
Agree with
else.
you on what?
If you disagree with me, then we'll be on the line. That's how Ian...
Agree with me on what?
Love him works.
What is it that I need to agree with you with?
I don't know. I mean, it has to be your genuine self.
You're asking me to agree with something that you believe that which you don't know what you actually believe in.
Well, I genuinely...
You just asked if I believe what you believe, and then you don't know what you believe
in. About everything, and not being nasty to people. But
Woman, you just phoned up someone on the radio, accusing them and arguing them for about 20 minutes.
Hey, pardon?
You've just phoned up someone on the radio for about 20 minutes, arguing with them.
Obviously, he must find me an unusual character because I'm genuine and honest, and that's why, and they're a rarity. I don't know.
Genuine's being someone to phone up at the radio on a national radio station and online. There are people who can listen to this in Australia and hear you talking. So it is almost worldwide.
Oh,
people have been hearing you for the past 20 minutes.
I might be in England.
Talking rubbish.
But I don't think we're going as far as there.
Well, listen, I've been listening to this on my PC, online. People can listen to you in America, Australia, China. The entire world can hear you.
Right, so where are you then?
England. But it's online, and I don't think that's just in England. I think America has.
Have we? going from conversation to conversation, or a bit of White Snake, you know, or a bit of Deep Purple. What, you cut me off now?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, so you find me very interesting that you haven't sunk me. Ian, or if it's Eloise I'm speaking to, right, you've got to change the road path a bit. I'm only trying to help you tonight, because there were two things.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Right. Yeah, Sophia, right.
Yeah.
Are you lonely?
No, I'm not lonely.
No, because it's all right to be lonely.
No, you're not going to get me there. I'm not lonely.
Well, it seems like you are, because you're phoning up.
Why? Because I'm speaking logical sense.
No, you've been speaking for the last... No, listen, listen, no.
Logical brain.
No.
No, you can't tune into your brain.
No.
The brain is in your head, in your skull, you know.
No.
You can't tune in.
No.
But if you can't do it,
wait, calm down.
I feel a little bit sorry.
All right, okay.
There's a brain in your head. Did you know that?
Why do you feel sorry for?
No. Do you know there's a brain in your head?
Yeah.
Right. So usually the brain in the head tells you logical sense.
Okay, but why have you speaking for the last half an hour on the radio and...
why have I been speaking on the radio for the last half an hour?
Yeah.
Well,
if you're not lonely.
No, Ian keeps putting me on something, right, and he thinks going to get me agitated when I'm trying to help him.
Okay, if you're getting agitated, if you're getting agitated, if you're getting agitated,
if you're getting agitated, you might know what was going on, because I'm not going to say about it, right? So if logic sense is coming through, you would know what was going on, right? And I'm not going to be nasty to anybody, because
are you ever going to finish?
And I'm a genuine person.
Are you ever going to finish?
Right, even if I go to Australia, I'm still a genuine person. That's me, how you see it, from the beginning to the end. And
are you ever going to finish?
Well, that's up to Ian.
That's the longest pause you've ever done so far.
Fantastic. Right, because Ian is a good DJ.
No, it's not up to you.
Wonky tonight.
It's up to you.
I'm trying to do somebody a good favour.
Put the phone down.
I'm going from one. So, you know, that is really up to Ian, isn't it? Nobody else.
It's up to you.
What I was going on about, and you listened from the beginning of the radio station, and you knew what I was saying, then logic sense, you would know what I was on about.
I hear a sound above my head. For
you. It's looking on somebody else who disagrees with me. Right, so I know where Ian's coming from, a very psychological. I know Ian's listening on the line, going out on the airwaves. Right, and
he won't respond to me.
Ian, can you just do that? And I think it's fantastic for broadcasting, isn't it? It's fantastic for station. I'm trying to help him out.
You do realise you just
can't help him out.
Sack.
Right, I do love you, Ian, but honestly...
Because you're destroying his show.
What do I rate? Do I rate 10 out of 10?
No, more like 0.
No, I know I rate 10 out of 10. Only he knows that.
Oh, yeah, you're not modest, are you?
Doesn't know that.
You're not modest, are you?
Pardon?
You're not modest, are you?
No, because I know I've got too many years' experience and I know where I'm coming from. How old are you yourself?
I'm 45.
No, you're...
Are you still on the air?
No, unfortunately, you're not 45. I wish you was 45 because then you wouldn't be stating that quotation to me, but you're not 45.
How old are you?
Right. Well, that's for me. I've got too many years' experience, but I'm not 60.
Well, how old are you?
I'm not 50. Okay?
Okay, but are you still on the air? Can't you kind of hurry up?
Lady, her age. That is one thing you never ask. If you're a gentleman.
Okay, but will it get you off the air?
Well, that I've told you the answer to that is that you have to say to Iain, would he play a rock song just for a minute or 30 seconds, and he wants to take me off the air. This is into the DJ's department, not my department. I love him dearly. He's gone a bit wonky.
Why are you still talking, though?
Right. So
you're the one still talking. You can put the phone down as well.
You know, you're not asking the right person.
Yeah, but if you want to finish, you can put the phone down.
What I've just said to you, you will know the reason why. You're not asking the right person. You have to ask Mr. Iain Lee, love him. And he's been very devious. And he thinks to himself, I've come up against somebody I really can't battle. This is some unusual lady.
Take me on.
But it's down to him.
Take me on.
Oh, and who am I talking to now? I'm not talking to Barry, am I?
Barry.
Oh, Barry, I love you.
Oh, well, that's very, very kind.
I do.
I'm warming to you.
Cause... on this line. No, he knows that I like Barry.
Well, that's
he
kind.
Is a comedian and the greatest big laugh on the show, actually.
Yeah,
you
I like it.
A hoot.
A hoot?
On stage. Can you answer me? Are you on the stage at all?
Well, if only I had a show to promote, but I'm not. I'm in my kitchen. I've had a cup of tea and a tweaked finger, which is a sweet, not an embarrassing itch.
Come out with Barry. You are a hoot. And you are fantastic, even though Iain may not tell you.
Yeah, well, it doesn't.
Laugh, and you should be on the stage, boy.
On the stage.
Yes,
it's very cruel. Very cruel it's been to me. He doesn't say how good I am.
You're being cruel. You are really a laugh, and you should have been a comedian. You are a great big asset, even though sometimes Iain has told you not to phone in.
He does, doesn't he?
Time.
He's very mean, isn't he? He's a very tall man and is very skinny, and I wonder whether that's...
Remember that Iain is trying to get at both of us.
Yes.
Aren't you, darling? Right. And
darling, are you, darling?
No, you see, what has happened is Iain couldn't get me any other way, so he thought the best asset would
darling.
Harry, would be yourself.
Darling, will you be kind to this lady, darling, if you are listening?
Oh, well, I mean...
He's not coming through, is he? Let's hold hands, see if we can contact him.
No, listen, he is listening, because he knows exactly what's going on.
I bet he is listening. Are you listening, you little rascal? I bet he is. I bet
one-to-one.
Listening to us.
The only way to get at me is to put somebody on that I like. And he's very artful, is he? And even though I love him dearly. And he made a mistake earlier on tonight, which we will have to speak to Eloise about. And I'm not going into it, because Eloise knows, and Eloise will be thinking to herself,
of course she does.
What a nice lady. Hasn't said what has gone on.
Yes,
because I'm decent and honest. So
can we
put me on to you, who I adore.
Yeah, that's nice.
Try and think her now. And he is listening, Barry, and he finds it all imaginable and a great big joke, and he's probably laughing there. I don't think
laughing.
He's tea and a biscuit.
And a biscuit, and he's
laughing his head off.
He's laughing his thin head off.
Airwaves.
And yes, he's sitting back. He's probably lying back with one hand behind his head, and he's probably shaking away, laughing at you and me. But
you're a decent person, and you're a great big laugh. And when I do hear you on the airways, I think you're fantastic.
So do I. Ian, please play this rock song.
Not phoning.
Half a minute or a minute, she said.
I've only tried to help you. I mean, I love Ian, but
just do what she says, Ian, please. Do what she says, boy.
It's going out everywhere else.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm stupid, but I'm far very stupid. And
please play it, Ian. Do what the lady wants, please.
He's come up against somebody.
Do what she wants.
I believe.
Just do it.
He's having a hard time with.
Just do what she wants, Ian, please.
And I won't go upset because I'm not that sort of person.
I know. Just do what she wants, Ian. It's a minute, if I've got it right, half a minute or a minute of a rock song. Is that right?
Well, I'd like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Anything, Ian, please. Just do
I might get one in now.
For God's sake, just do it.
In Barry, I might get 30 seconds in now.
Oh, God, just do it, Ian, please.
Now. The conversation isn't too perky.
No, just do what she...
And just remember, before you cut me off, I only want the 30 seconds of...
Just do it, Ian.
Song.
God's sake. No,
Well, you're not upset with me, Barry, then?
No, I'm not. I just want him to do what I've...
Why, you're not getting upset with me, are you?
No, I'm just getting upset with him because he hasn't got much of a career apart from this, and I hate to see him ruining it all. Just do what the woman said. Good night. Thank you for your kind words.
Well, Barry, you're fantastic. Keep phoning up. You're a great big laugh and a hoot, darling.
Never stop talking. Hello?
Yes, who am I speaking to now?
You're speaking to Alex. May I ask you a question, please, Sophia?
Well, you can ask many questions.
Is your life that empty that you have to get stark raving drunk, ring up Iain Lee, yell at him for something that he established as a joke on last week's show, quite frankly, and keep rabbiting on about absolutely nothing to the point where Iain gives up on his own bloody radio show because you simply will not stop talking? What is your problem?
I haven't got a problem.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
And we're back, it seems. Welcome to Absolute Radio. This show's been taken over by a complete nutter.
No, right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you actually agree with somebody about something.
Oh, well, at least I'll be famous for something that's untrue.
You haven't been saying anything that makes any sense, quite frankly. Everything you've been saying is untrue, because it's just been gibberish, madam.
Well, no, it's been
yes.
Genuine sense, and because I didn't want
What about the fact that the producer is a man, and they've been joking for 2 weeks now that it's a woman? That was your only point. And you've been repeating that among a lot of other nonsensical things for over 40 minutes.
I didn't want to tell the truth and be nasty about somebody.
What
Not
truth?
Nasty about
It's called a joke. Do you understand humour? And do you understand how jokes work? It was a joke. It wasn't being nasty. His producer is obviously taking a holiday of some sort, and they brought in a replacement. And if you've ever seen anything Iain Lee has ever done, Rise AM, anything like that, he likes to pull pranks. He likes to be a little bit silly. That's why he said...
I was trying to say something...
Half an hour ago.
That was genuine.
Half an hour ago. Actually, more than half an hour ago.
Think bad.
And you're still... It was a joke. It wasn't bad. It was a joke.
And a nice person, right? And Eloise knows where I was coming from.
Eloise, the person you rang up to say that wasn't Eloise.
The thing is, if I'm decent on...
How? By hijacking this man's radio show when it's his second to last broadcast on the radio station. That's such a kind-hearted thing of you to do.
People in this life, and I happen to be one of them. And that's what I was trying to do. right? Because that's the sort of person I am.
I would
right, so I get down. Oh, so we've gone on to somebody else, have we? Right.
175.
Well, if you've been listening to the show, you'll know who that is by now, I should think.
Yes, Sophia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, brilliant, love. I normally have to pay £1.50 a minute to talk to old ladies at this time of night. What are you wearing?
I'm paying the call this end, so don't worry about it.
Excellent. What are you wearing?
Just normal clothes.
Oh, I see. Are you in the bedroom at all?
No, we're not going to get me on that line. I'm sitting in my kitchen. Iain, you are really having a tough time, aren't you? You really are. Because you know Ian's listening to this. You really are having a tough time.
Hello?
But I love Iain dearly.
Hello?
So I will go with it. But
Go with it then. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, who am I speaking to now?
Hello, my name's Christian. You alright?
Yes, sounds fantastic.
Oh, brilliant. What was your original point?
Well, no, my original point was that, you know, you're not going to get out to me. Eloise knows, and Iain knows that Eloise knows.
Right. So what was your original point?
Trying to put Iain on the right road. He was going a bit on the wrong road tonight, and I didn't wish to say over the airwaves what was going wrong, but I think Eloise is intelligent enough person to know where I was coming from, and I asked a couple of questions which Eloise told me the truth of, and I respect that in confidence. And
and what are you wearing?
The airwaves. So if Iain wants to know the answers,
what are you wearing?
To ask,
you're in the kitchen, but what are you wearing?
Because Eloise will tell him, and I did hear what you say because I was a GPO trained telephonist, but I'm not going there because I'm not going there on that sort of conversation.
Okay, cheers.
Hello.
Hi, Sophie, all right?
Right,
is it Sophie or is it Sophie?
Yes, who am I speaking to now?
This is Andy, who made quite a bad decision and said the B word.
All right, so now Iain's got me on to you. Right, did you phone up or did he phone you?
I'm trying to apologise.
No, hold on a minute. No, I wasn't worried about that. Did Iain phone you or did you phone in? I find that very interesting.
No, I phoned him to apologise to you, so I feel quite guilty of it.
I wasn't upset about that.
Yeah, I think you was, because that was one of the first things you said when you phoned up.
Yes.
All right, now, my dad always... No, Sophie, can I talk for a little while?
Yeah.
Because I know you like having a chat and that, yeah?
Yeah.
You can probably talk for England, but the thing is, when...
For England, we wouldn't be in the recession, would we? We'd be out of it.
Would be out of it?
Yeah, we'd probably be going on the right course.
No, the thing is, right, when I was talking...
Yeah.
And when I said that was one of the first things you said.
Things like that can happen. You know,
but I was always told by my dad, if I ever got the intelligence to speak properly, and I come out with an odd swear word, that I haven't got the intelligence to say a proper word. So I very rarely swear.
We say things that that just come out in a conversation and we didn't mean to say it.
But I do regret it, Sophia, yeah?
No, but the thing is, Iain's not getting the line I'm going on. If he speaks to Eloise, which he still hasn't got to the point of where this is going...
It's going nowhere fast.
Then he might understand Eloise has a golden box. And I think Eloise understood. And I know Eloise understood.
Oh, right. That's lovely. Listen, you said you were from London. You're not from Crouch End by any chance, are you?
No,
I'm
not.
Just a while.
Crouch End and by Penge.
But right, so yes. Now,
I'm a lady of many knowledge, aren't I? Oh, Ian, you must be loving this. Ian, before you cut me off, you've got to give me how many points I've got out of 10 here. You really
Listen to me.
Have to.
Can you hear me, young lady? Can you hear me, madam?
Who am I speaking
Madam,
to
listen,
now?
you are talking to Joe, okay? My name is Joe, okay?
Oh, your name is Joe.
Yes.
Right.
Listen to me. You have been taking up a lot of valuable time talking nonsense.
Me, Joe. That
What?
is down to Ian.
No, it is down to you to close your mouth.
The way it goes and the music business goes. If you know how that goes, then you will know it's not.
I am trying to understand, but you are making me very frustrated, okay? Because I'm trying to listen to a show, and all I'm listening to is you.
Well, the thing is...
what are you trying to say, woman?
Well, Joe, what can I say?
We've had enough time to say it,
Button, if you don't... I must be interested, otherwise you wouldn't still be listening, would you?
You know something? It's like waiting for a bus. You know when you got a queue of people in front of you, and you are a very big queue.
I love, right, about things, right?
About what?
Speak to Eloise. So
Eloise is on holiday. She's gone away.
It's not going to upset me. So
What? She's gone on holiday?
No, it's not going to upset me.
Who?
At all. Whatever you say.
What, me?
Yeah, whatever you say is not going to upset me, whatever you say.
Listen, woman. You have been on the phone for a very long time. I wanted to say a few words to my friend Mr. Lee, but it seems I haven't got the time to wait around.
Well, then then go on to another radio station. But you must find it interesting to be on this one. If I was talking a lot of nonsensical things, you still wouldn't be listening. I wouldn't have thought if logical sense comes into it, darling. So, Ian, before you cut me off, please tell me how many out of 10, please, because I know you're listening. And you can do that one off air.
Sophia?
Yes?
Have you finished?
Who am I speaking to, Eloise or Ian?
Can I get a word in edgewise now, please?
Who am I speaking to?
You've been on the line for an...
but I would only be on the line if you decided that you wanted me to be on the line, because you have the power to cut me
You have
off.
been on the line for an hour,
Yes,
and I
you
still
have the power to cut
don't...
me off.
I've been
So
waiting to
it's
find
your
out what...
department, not mine.
I've been waiting to find out what your point is, and an
You
hour...
have to ask Eloise.
No...
Yeah, because you still got me online, and I'm not going to go over the airways. I'm not stupid.
OK, supposing I took you off the air for a second, would you tell me off air?
Yes, and you're telling me you're going to take me off air.
I will
don't
take you
do
off
that.
air.
I got my radio here.
OK, well, listen...
You phone me back after 1 o'clock when you finish. I'm
No,
not stupid, Ian.
I'm going to bed, love. But listen, if I take you off air...
I'm not going to tell you.
OK.
Because I'm not stupid, Ian. I love you dearly.
You're not stupid. OK.
You did
I don't know if I agree with that.
That was a bit wrong tonight, love, to get you
So you're
on
not
the
going
right
to come
road.
off air and tell me
I'm
off
not
air
a
what it
nasty
is...
person.
You're a stupid person.
No, well, I
You're a
can't
stupid-
be, otherwise you
you're a
wouldn't have me on
stupid,
the air
selfish
for all
bully,
that
aren't
length
you?
of time. Must be fantastic broadcasting tonight, even though.
It's the worst show we've ever done. So you won't come off air and tell me what the problem is. No, I'm not going to tell you anything because you won't answer any of... I'm not going to tell you anything because you won't answer any of my questions. So I'm not going to tell you a thing. No. Not going to tell you anything.
Oh, because you got me on air.
I know.
And I'm not going to say
How
on
about
air.
if I
That's
took you... How about if
I
She's bonkers.
did what I did.
An hour.
Because
An hour.
Eloise knows
She's
where
been
I'm
on
coming
air.
from.
And I've still not got a clue
I'm
why
not going to
she
do
has
it
called
over-
in.
Because
Not a
I'm
clue.
thinking of you as a person and the station.
You're not
and
thinking
your
of
job.
anybody apart
That
from
is
your
why I'm
own
genuine and
voice.
honest.
Not thinking of anybody apart from your own voice. Well, Sophia, that's an hour of...
I'm trying to help you. So
I'm trying to help you by ending this now. That's an hour of everyone's lives you've wasted. Thank you for that.
Oh, well, no, I'll put it in my diary.
Please do. I don't know what that means.
Never I've ever done in my
Okay,
life.
well done you.
One of.
Ta-ta!
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Some of you loved it. Some of you hated it. I've had emails expressing both sides of the coin. For those who loved it, well done you. For those who hated it, I can only apologise. Please join me next Sunday for my last Sunday night at Absolute Radio.